Hi, I'm Will Arnett,
And this is Mitch Hurwitz.
and we're here with Ryan Lawler from TechCrunch, and he's going to interview us.
Hi, guys. Thanks for being with us.
Hi, Ryan.
Thanks.
So, what brings you to Austin?
I'm
I
not
thought we were in
comfortable
New
with that
Orleans.
question. Thanks a lot, Ryan. The only way we could get him here, obviously, was to make him think he was going to Houdat, and he's a big.
Let's get those beads, though, after this.
Yeah, and we need some beads, guys.
Beads.
And if you could just rustle up some old people to play some jazz, really old people, would be amazing. We're going to Preservation Hall after this.
I love all that jazz.
Yeah. Okay. So we're at South by Southwest.
South by Southwest.
And we were brought here by Samsung, the Samsung Galaxy experience here that we're a part of, and we're delighted to talk to fans and to talk to people who are interested in tech about a show that is one of the first of its kind.
You guys are doing something fun on the internet. Can you tell me about the internet?
Oh, well.
Boy, where to start?
Okay,
we're streaming
the internet is a pornography delivery system.
Whoa.
No, he's asking about what the internet is.
I know, I just
yeah,
think-
so it's a
let me
pornography
do
delivery.
something.
It's a non-paper based.
1 second. I don't think that that's where you want to go with this on this particular, because there are other
He's
things you
asking
can do.
about the
I know,
internet.
but there's other stuff that other people do. Lots of different
Oh,
stuff.
oh, you
People
mean
get
like
news- they get
bankers
they
and
get
stuff like
news-
that?
They get news and information and stuff out of that, and they connect with each other. Go ahead.
On the internet.
Yeah.
So, the internet. You guys are on the. You're a big star. Why are you? What are you doing on the internet?
We're doing a show. We're streaming Arrested Development. A new season is going to start streaming via Netflix, courtesy of, brought to you by Netflix, starting in sometime this spring. And it's very exciting for us. It's a new way of delivering the show to the fans, and we're really excited about it.
Well, we feel like that's where the fans are, really. They're much more than watching premium cable right now, and particularly for this show, which has always taken some risks with the form. It just seemed great to take a risk with the delivery system too.
Yeah.
Particularly one that's only been used, as I understand it, in the past for pornography.
And one of my favorite delivery systems is Plant 24/7, and their card is just like a plant, but the guy obviously is delivering weed, and he's just got a backpack, and he's got a mountain bike.
Plant 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever been on the bongo bus? We saw the bongo bus go by at South by Southwest, and I felt bad because it was really loud, kind of Rastafarian music, and I had booked it for my in-laws.
For elderly, they're very old.
Very elderly,
And
and
when
I just-
one of them is disabled,
Yeah, and
at this point,
I just want a nice experience where they can have a conversation
and tour around.
And we put them on the bongo bus, which
and that
was just a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean the music is.
It was like a weird kind of smoke coming out of
Yeah,
that thing
sure.
too. Yeah.
And they're not huge fans of reggae.
I don't think they know what reggae is.
Sure, well,
Maybe
I guess
they're
that's what I
elderly.
was getting at. Yeah.
This is going to be your third season, right? Fourth?
Thanks
Fourth.
for paying attention. Yes, this would be our fourth season. We're not really thinking of it as much as of a season as we are kind of just its own special little 7-hour experience.
Yeah.
How did you get everybody to come back? I mean, you've all got busy schedules, obviously.
Well,
That's the least interesting part about it, about how we got everybody
Yes,
back
but I
together.
will say
'Cause it was complicated.
it was complicated. Everybody was game. I mean, it was
Yeah.
a great experience for all of us. I think the actors, myself, the writers, I think we all kind of shared a common experience in doing this show. That was a lot of fun, and
Actually, honestly, we worked a lot of weekends. That's totally true. And I had
right.
another full-time job at the time. And
that's a very good point. We shot a 5-day schedule that went over the weekends.
Yeah.
So we were kind of guaranteed that even if people had other shows, we could grab them.
it was pretty crazy there for a few
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
So, what are you looking forward to about being on the internet? Try to be excited.
Well, no.
Here's the interesting thing about being. I don't think of it as being on the internet, but I guess it is. But any more than I think of being on TV as like being on electricity.
Yeah.
It's still going to be an experience where people watch a show, and they're probably going to be watching it on a TV. The fact that it'll be transmitted by the internet as opposed to a cable, I mean, it hasn't changed the way made the show.
We're all so adept at using the internet, and we take it for granted that everybody is plugged in and connected. So that I just assume that everybody is now on board with watching this show on the internet, and I don't have the actual numbers at me, but I think that we'll probably have upwards of a billion views per day, a billion hits.
Well, and I don't know the exact numbers either, but that sounds like a small number to me.
Yeah,
A billion?
I mean, so I'm saying if you're saying a billion,
Yeah.
and I don't know that, but I gotta think 7-8 billion.
right.
So a billion views. What's that in Nielsen?
It's probably like a 4.1,
yeah, it's
maybe.
like a 4 in the demo, like a
Yeah.
4.1.
It's changed so much.
And it just depends also when the finals come out, because you can
Yeah.
get adjusted down
Yeah.
a billion or two, a B.
Yeah.
Does that actually matter to you? Like the number of people that are watching?
Oh, if I get adjusted? No, and then there's live plus 7 day, and that might vary a B or two as well.
Well, interestingly, I would say one of the interesting models of Netflix is they're not interested in just the opening weekend numbers like you would be for a film, or the premiere night numbers that you would have for a TV show. They're kind of saying, no, this is going to live here. This is always on. You can
can
watch
always
this over
access
the year, and we're not going to release our numbers.
No.
And we're playing a different game. We want to make Netflix a place that people go to first, and that's where they get their
I
content.
think, honestly, for me, in my opinion, a great model is Kate Upton.
She's pretty good. I mean, what's great, her runway
cute.
work isn't as great as some of the other models.
She's cute.
I think she's
She
cute.
photographs well.
A great model to me, and this goes back a ways, but I want to say Cheryl Teagues, because
That
this
goes
is a
back a
model.
long
It
ways.
goes back a ways. But that's just a great model.
Okay. Well, thanks, guys.